Welcome to Skill by Nest. Let's continue our HTML tutorial series. In the previous video, we learned about the introduction of HTML, basic structure of HTML page, and different text formatting tags. In today's video, we will learn about link in HTML, images, attributes, order and unordered list, and the remaining topics we will cover in our upcoming videos. And if you are new to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you find it helpful. If you have not checked out the previous HTML video, I have added the link in the description. You can check it from there. So let's start with our first topic, links and images. In HTML, we use the anchor tag to create links. Links help users move from one web page to another web page, open another website, send email or make a call. So this is the basic syntax of anchor tag, and href attribute is used to add the URL or address of a page or an external link. The text between the opening and closing anchor tag is the clickable text. Let's open the code editor, add the HTML basic code and save the file with the name of about page. Here I just add this is about page with the help of h1. Let's check the output of about page. Let's add the link of about page in the index file. So index and about page in the same folder, so just write the dot, then backslash and then file name. Let's check the output. When we click on about page, then about page opening. Let's create a folder with the name of about and move this about page file into that folder, and let's link it again. Now this about page file in the folder with the name of about, then the link is dot backslash about and then file name. Let's check the output now. Now when click on the about page text, it opening the about page file. You can check the path also. Let's add an external link such as google.com. When we click on this link, it opens in the same browser window. As a result, the user leaves our website and get reconnected to the other website. To avoid this, we usually open the external link in a new window or a new tab. This allows users to visit the external website while keeping our website open. For this, we use the target blank attribute of this anchor tag. Let's write the code in the code editor, target blank, and then check the output. When we click on this visit Google text, then the website opening in the new window of this Chrome. So user is not disconnected from our website. There is common target values is self and blank. Self means link opening in the same window, and target blank means link open in a new window. For email and mobile link, we use this syntax. Let's write the code in the code editor for the email and mobile link. Here I'm using the break tag to show the text into a next line. So let's see the output. Here you can check the output for email and call us. Next one is image tag. Image tag is used to display an image on web page. This is the syntax for image tag. To display an image on web page, first I'm creating a folder named images inside our HTML tutorial folder. Then place the image inside that folder. I'm renaming the image to test image. Next, I'm opening the index.html file, add emg tag and provide the image path in the src attribute to display the image on the web page. Sometimes the image path is incorrect and the image does not appear on the web page. In that case, we can display a message instead of a broken image. For this, we use the alt attribute inside the image tag. The alt text will be shown when the image cannot be loaded. Let's write the code and see how it works. Here I'm changing the image name, and as you can see, the image is not displaying because the path is, and now the alt text is showing which says not found. Next, we have height and width attributes. If we want to set the height and width of an image, you can use these attributes inside the image tag. Let's write the code and check how it works. I'm setting the width to 300 and height to 200 for the image. Let's check the output. Here you can see that the image height and width are displaying exactly as we defined in the code. Next, let's display an image using the image URL from the internet. For this, open your browser, search for Google image, then go to images and click on this image, and now right click on this image and open into new window. Here you get the URL of this. Now let's paste the image URL into the src attribute of the image tag. I'm adding the break to show the image into a new line, and copy the previous image code and paste it. Here I'm just replacing the image URL and setting the width to 50 pixel and height also to 50 pixel. Let's check the output for the same. Here you can see in the output getting the same height width image. And now let's adding the break tag to show the second image into a new line. Next is title attribute. The title attribute is used to display extra information when the user hovers the mouse over the HTML element. Let's write the code and check how it works. I'm writing title is equal to go to Google, and in the output when I hover on this Google image, then this title is showing go to Google. Now let's make image clickable. First, add an anchor tag and place the image inside it. I have added the external link to the google.com. Now I want this link to open in a new window, so I'm using the target blank attribute for the same. Now let's check the output. When I click on the Google image, the google.com link opens in a new tab, while my current web page remains open in the same tab. That's all about links and images in the HTML. Let's move to the next topic, which is attributes. Attributes provide additional information about an HTML element. They are always written inside the opening tag and usually have a name and a value. We have already seen some attributes in the previous examples, like href attribute in the anchor tag and src, alt, height and width attributes in the image tag. These all are examples of the HTML attributes. They help define additional details about the elements, such as where a link should go, which image to be displayed. So in simple words, attributes provide external information about an HTML element. That's all about HTML attributes. Let's move to the next topic, which is order and unordered list. First, order list. As the name suggests, an order list displays items in a specific order, such as numbers or letters. We can use an order list when the sequence of items is important. Let's understand this with an example. We will write the code in the code editor and check the output. In this example, I create a list showing the step to make a cup of tea. First, boil the water. Then second step is add tea leaves. And last one is serve it hot. Here the order is important because each step should be followed in sequence. You can't stop the tea before boiling the water. That's why we use an order list. HTML allows to display the order list in different styles. For example, numbering, which is default. Second, uppercase letters, small case letters, uppercase Roman numbers, lowercase Roman numbers. We can change the numbering style by using the type attribute of the order list. Now let's choose the type attribute and see how it changes the list style. Inside the OL tag, write the type attribute. You can choose different values such as numbers, letters, Roman numbers. Visual Studio Code also display a list of available values, so you can easily select one. First, I am choosing uppercase letter. Let's save the code and check the output. As you can see, the list is now displaying as a ABC instead of 1 to 3. Now let's try uppercase Roman numbers. I'm changing the type value and run the code again. This time the list displaying as 1 to 3 Roman numbers and so on. That's all about ordered list. Now let's move to the next topic, which is unordered list. Displays items using bullet points instead of numbers and letters. We use it when the order of the items is not important. For example, we think about the shopping list: milk, bread, eggs, butter. In this list, order doesn't matter. Milk can come after eggs or butter can be the first item of the list. The meaning of the list stay the same. Whenever the sequence of the items is not important, we use an unordered list. Now let's write the code in the code editor and check the output for the same. I'm creating a shopping list with items milk, bread, egg and butter. Now let's run the code and check the output. As you can see, all the shopping items are displaying with a bullet points. Next, let's learn how to change the bullet style. We can use the type attribute to change the list style. The available styles are disk, which is default style. First, let's try the circle style. I'm setting the type attribute to the circle and run the code. Now you can see that the list items are displaying with the circle bullets. Next, let's try the square style also and run the code again. This time, each list items start with a square bullet. That's all about order and unordered list in HTML. In this video, we learned about the HTML links, images, attributes, and order and unordered list. We will cover the remaining topics in the next videos. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and share with your friends.